Welcome back to Stationeers Europa Survival Getting Started Guide, and this is episode 9. I'm your host GrunfWorks, and today we will be making a simple fuel mixer. Well, my water setup was quite a success. It ran really nicely, and I'm able to enjoy now fresh water on the surface of the Europa. So I'm gonna do the pretty much rinse repeat same thing. As you can see, my water setup over there. I'm gonna have 2 ice crushers, each of them feeding into its own, tank, and those of them mixing together to make gas. And with gas I mean fuel for the welder, because my welder fuel has been going down steadily, and I'm actually concerned that if I don't do it sooner rather than later, I'm gonna end up without the ability to weld, and that wouldn't be really nice now, would it? Anyway, I'm thinking, while I'm looking out this beautiful window, I'm planning to put it over there, just on the outside. And if you're wondering why I don't want to have it inside, well, the air here can get pretty hot, say 40 degrees Celsius, possible entirely. And if that be the case, would you really want to put in, volatiles in the air where it's 40 degrees and just oxygen? I didn't think so. So, yeah, I'd much rather have it in cool temperatures on the outside, and well, I'm mixing, fuel. It's a combustible thing, so the temperature is my, how would you say, ally here. Right, so I've built 2 ice crushers, and now I have to think about gas canister storage, pipes, and everything else that comes together with it. We should also not forget about adding and putting in a couple of steel frames and steel sheets, just to be able to have a place to put it. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's first do the canisters. Having them printed is actually mildly concerning, thinking that the canister might come out and hit me in the head. Yeah. Have to be a little bit careful here. Okay, so we've printed 2 canisters. Now we'll do it. Oh, whoa, hey, easy. I don't know, what did I ever do to make you, feel bad? Hydraulic pipe bender? Don't fight me. I've now went a step. Oh, again. Okay, I'm gonna retitle this episode, duel with a hydraulic pipe bender. Right, okay, so I'm gonna dump, the kit wall and everything else that I had from the previous episode, because I just finished recording it, so yeah. I do record things in bulk. What can you do? Anyway, now the way that we've put this, I think I want to have the Atmos analyzer here. Atmos, not network. And let's take a wild guess. This one. Could this be the Atmos analyzer? Yes, it is. Awesome. Alright. You see, 72% O2. What would happen if I put here a lot of H2? And then start welding things. You got it right. So, anyway, this is done. I still need a few components. I'm just trying to be really careful. Digital valve, I think gas mixer. And I have the components. Beautiful. Alright, and I think I'll need 1 more canister and canister storage, to be honest. And maybe even a pressure regulator if I want to keep that tank full. So maybe I'll just put a pressure regulator. There you go. Gdunk. Nice. iron and copper. So I like to print some copper cable coil, obviously, because I need to hook it up. Okay, canisters, just taking them nicely. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pick up these components and maybe I'll just skip ahead to the part where I actually start connecting the wire. Alright, so let's hook up the wires. Now, I have with me let's just move away the pipes and take the wire, and let's take my trusty wire cutters. Remember, if we have them in the second hand, we can always, you know, splice, and that's the whole idea. So I'm just gonna drag it quickly from here. In theory, I could have it behind the cupboard so it looks nicer. At this point, I really don't care. I just want to have it hooked up. I'll do the cleanups later. There we go. Cable outside, that's good enough in my book for the timing. Oh, I could have easily pulled the cable from that side. Well, that might be just easier. Okay, wire cutters back. Now what I want to be doing, I want to be placing there, well, you know, the works. So let's just open this airlock. There we go. Might want to replace the battery in my suit, so I don't get emergency, you know, battery critical right away. Okay, you don't need to pressurize. Maybe I should basically configure it that it's here, it's 0, so that it just gets open. Light on. I'm really missing some frames here. Now, okie doke. So, right, I should probably dig this out and prepare. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna return when I have this prepared for assembly. Alright, so let's start the assembly. We'll turn this around. This should be our fuel tank. Then we should pipe it up, probably. There we go. Then we want to be using the I'm thinking, can I actually use the hydro or the pressure regulator directly to this guy? Nope, I cannot. It doesn't want to connect. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then maybe I have to place it here. But then it would be bugging the cable. Tell you what, let's try and do much simpler setup, shall we? How do I put this in a good way? That's backwards. Yeah, let's flip it. Like this, no. Come on. Ah. Yeah, that looks actually much better. 2 inputs, 1 output. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Then let's put another gas tank storage. This will probably be either the oxidizer or the volatiles. And then we'll put the third one. So like I said, the idea is that it should be really simple. Now, no junctions, just a straight. Yeah, this guy. And we'll have this guy straight. And then the corner here. And then this guy straight. And the corner. So right now we have not built the ice crusher yet. We have only put in the tanks, or the tank canisters, or the canister storage. So 2 canister storages going into 1. Right. And we have our cable coil, so let's wire it up. There we go. Perfect. Shall we set it up? Yeah, look at it. Looks pretty cool. I'll probably just paint it later on so it's a little bit more color coded. Right, now we need the second part of it. I'm gonna skip ahead until we're ready to actually build the ice crushers. Alright, we are finally back with all the necessary materials to finish up the build. I'm gonna just turn on the light so that we can actually see nicely. So, time is of the essence. So 2 ice crushers, yes. I want them turned this way. Yes, I think that would be exactly correct. 1 away? No, better that it leans directly. Okay, fair enough. That's 1. And then the second one, oh, I hate when this happens. The second one I'll need to wire a little bit more complicated, but I'm gonna put it beside. It kind of looks cool. Alright, so let's take the canisters, stick them in. And then we want to take, what did we say, iron sheets. Oh boy, I need to grab the iron sheets. Okay, let's just connect this to cables first and then we'll take the rest. Hold on. 3, 2, and then now I'm gonna need to splice it. Right, that's done. So now I need 2 iron sheets. Okay, we need a wrench here. Okie doke. Build pipe corner. Yeah, this one will overcomplicate by a little. Okay, now I need the wrench to deconstruct this a little bit. There we go. I just want to be connecting the pipe to the middle pipe. Where's my wrench? There we go. Or as you would say, spanner. Now let's turn it. Yes, towards me, and then I need a straight one. There we go. So I think that's actually all hooked up. Now all we need to do is clean up after ourselves. So let's just weld this guy up. That's one, that's two. Perfect. So now this will be airtight and it will allow us to mix our gases. Well, that sounds pretty darn nice. I just need to go and take the rest materials to wrap up our gas mixers. So I'm actually thinking that I'll need a couple of more cable coil, because if I remember correctly they use either 2 or 4 cable coil. So, you know, might as well. And also I'll need 4 iron sheets, just to be on the safe side. Okay, iron sheets, how are we doing? 6. 3 more. Okay, that's good too. Now, that being said, let's do the final assembly, shall we? Hold on, battery 40%. You have to keep reminding yourself to change this on Europa a lot. Oh, quit the pressurization, buddy. Alright, time to assemble the ice crushers. Where is my... yeah, there we go. Yeah, and now we need cable coil. That's simple enough. Cable coil, cable coil. Beautiful. Now all we need to understand and remember which one is which. Piece of cake, right? Which means I'll just need to color code it and then I'll give it a good old test run. So 50-50 input? No. Input 1 should be 60-40, I'd say. Okay, let's set the gas mixer on. It works, good. I've just decided to replace it quickly. Alright, let's just check. Gas mixer. Indispensable producing atmospheric ratios. This gas mixer blends 2 gases in proportions ranging anywhere from 0 to 100. Okay. So I guess gas mixer is just a regular piece of kit in this case. Alright, fair enough. So, mixing these 2 gases would give us... oh, shoot. Whoa. Okay, I didn't see this one coming. I should really build the weather station. Let's get in. Well, this happens a lot sooner than I anticipated. Oh yeah, it's still raging outside. Yeah, well, we'll have to, I guess, get indoors. Is there anything else that I could be doing at the moment? Whoa, that's some serious storm raging. Yeah, I think smelting some copper wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I mean, we need wires constantly, so might as well just smelt it, then let's do it. And I'll need to weld these frames up sooner rather than later. Tell you what, I think this is as good a place any as to cut it. Let me know what you think, like if you like the episode, and I'll see you in the next tutorial when I hope that this storm wears off. Well, let me know in the comments if you think my lander will survive. See you in the next one.